Welcome to this mostly Empyrean series unboxing. I am Brittany if you're new here. Welcome to the channel. I am doing another book haul, and most of the books this time around, or at least the majority of this video, will be related to the Empyrean series, which, if you don't call it that, you might also call it Fourth Wing or Iron Flame, and very soon, in 10 days, which is insane, Onyx Storm as well. So I'm really excited because these are all non standard editions here in the US. Um, as you can tell, I kind of have started collecting. We just moved into this house December 20th, and it is now January 10th. And so I just started collecting these books in December. Now that I have like a real bookshelf, there's like two other um, shelves above this one. There's actually one below that you can't see. And then this whole shelf is duplicated on the other side of the window. So I have lots of space for books. And so I have been collecting, and I had to start with Fourth Wing. So this first one is might at first glance look a little like um, that one right there. But it is a little bit different because this is the UK version. And so you might notice instead of it saying fly or die, it says graduate or die. And it's hard to do this. I'm like doing it backwards. It has and like all of my space is over here because my microphone's in the way, but then you can't see it. It has the solid black sprayed edges. So if you're upset that Iron Flame just has like the boring black sprayed edges, and that you don't have a Fourth Wing to match it, you can always get the UK version if you can find it. And then you'll have both Iron Flame and Fourth Wing with solid black sprayed edges. But yeah, no, I got this from Half Price Books. I don't remember how much it was. I really don't remember. I don't think it was too much. And it's a first edition, first printing, which is nice. And it did come protected with the sleeve, which obviously not all of them do. But this particular one did, so that's nice. It's actually in pretty decent condition. There's just like a little bit of, you can see some crinkling here and stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. I live in the US. There's not a ton of these floating around, so I'm kind of making do with what I've got. And I bought it online. And so you never know what the condition is going to be like when you get books from Half Price Books online. So, and then this next one is the German version. Now, the story within this one is I have really wanted the German ones with sprayed edges. Again, I just started collecting a little over a month ago, about a month ago. And I'm working my way up to the bigger ones, the bookish box ones, Fairy Loot, probably Smut. That's like the holy grail. I will have it one day. But right now I've decided to start with these like smaller ones to, build up the collection rather than like, buying one book for the same that I can get like 3, 4, or 5 books. So German was on the list though. And I saw this on Half Price Books for $20. Now, if you go on to Macari, Pango, any of those other like resale websites, the German versions with the pretty sprayed edges and everything are going for considerably more than that. And when I saw it on Half Price Books for $20, I figured, okay, it's not the version with the sprayed edges. It's going to be just like a standard German version. It's $20. It gives me another language. I already have the Spanish special editions. Might as well. And then I have another language here that I'm going to show you that I'm so excited about that are still in the box. But $20, it'll give me a different version. We'll just get it. It's available. I'm already ordering from Half Price Books, so it's not like, it's got to be a whole other box or anything. We'll just get it. And then I saw that, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the website, the German website where you do get the pretty versions with the sprayed edges, the special editions or whatever, I saw that they had their pre-order up for Onyx Storm, and they had both Fourth Wing and Iron Flame in stock. And so I figured, you know what? I'm just going to bite the bullet. And these will be the versions that I get now that cost a little bit more. I think I ended up spending like $170 or $180, I believe, for all 3 books with international shipping. Is what it is. It's just part of collecting. So anyways, I ordered those. They have yet to come. Obviously Onyx Storm isn't even out yet, but I'll get all those. Then this arrived in the mail. And it turns out that for $20, I did get a version that has the pretty sprayed edges. Now, again, it's got some issues here. It is still in plastic, but the plastic is not fully intact. So I haven't even opened it yet. I was waiting for this. I haven't taken it out of the plastic, but the version that I should get from the website should be like pristine. So at least I hope so. So I'm going to take this out of the plastic now and we're going to look at it because I haven't even opened it up. And then I have some other UK versions, and then I have Korean, which I'm so excited to see. Okay. So it's out. It's pretty. It is a little dinged up, but we're fine. But those edges, it's going to look so good on the shelf. I don't know if you can hear me with this microphone. I have a different one, but I'm recording this on my desktop and my other one plugs into my phone. So, and normally this microphone's like right in front of my face when I do TV and movie reactions. And by the way, I don't know if you can see the shirt. It's like black stitching. It says Zayden because, of course, Zayden is amazing. So we've got, if I take the dust jacket off, got tear in there, and you can see it wasn't just the jacket. There is a little damage on the actual book here. But it's still gorgeous. I mean, even without the dust jacket, this is awesome. And so I might actually, that might be what I do when I get the other one, is have one like edges out and then one like this maybe, showing the cover. We've got full color German map, which is interesting as I'm looking at it here because we've got Boromil, which is spelled the same, but the Barons is German. Navarre is the same, but the oceans are different. See, that's fun. That's what makes these like international versions fun, is to go through and just see all the differences. And then we've got a color version of Bezgaeth, which is also fun. And I'm looking through this like I'm going to understand a damn thing it says. I am not. I don't speak German. I would say not a single word, but that's not true. I feel like we all know a few words. But I don't know enough to know much about what this is saying. And then in the back, it has the map again. So, and then I will show you. There's a side there, which is pretty. It's got some discoloring, like it was scraped here, though. But you can see, yeah, you can see that like line going at the top, and then the back. So it's just like a continuation. So you've got from the eye to the back with that. So, okay. So those are the versions from Half Price Books. I don't have enough room to do this here. These are my other UK versions. These are the UK paperbacks because they are a little different. And this will probably be a pain in the ass to open. Especially with nails on. I have a knife. Where the hell did it go? Okay. I don't stop bumping that damn microphone. I hate cutting into book packages with knives, which I'm sure you get. But maybe I can use it to pry it open. This damn microphone in the way is annoying. We're getting there. So, there's what they look like. Still in the package, so they are packaged fairly well. I mean, if they got wet, they'd get damaged because there's nothing. It's just cardboard. But at least they're not just like thrown in here loose in the box. Barnes & Noble. where my Spanish special editions, the gold foiling's all scratched because they literally just threw the books loose in the box. The box way too fucking big for it, with no packing paper of any kind. Nothing. Literally just loose in the box with the paper packing slip. That's it. Like the one single sheet of paper. And then I took them to the store to swap them out. And the version they had in the store, they had 2 sets left. One was worse. The other one was slightly better. So I did exchange it. But so pretty. And it is like that like soft cover with fourth wing being raised a little bit. But it's in gold instead of white. Which, like, is that really worth ordering from another country? Yes. For me, it is. For the average person, probably not. Graduate or die. It's so pretty. I love fourth wing so much, y'all. This is ridiculous. Okay. Inside, we've just got some blurbs. And then Rebecca's bio. Doesn't really look like anything else is too different. Back is just advertising. Cadets, sign up to the newsletter below, the Empyrean newsletter from Little Brown. Interesting. And then, yeah, advertisement for Iron Flame. But other than that, it's the same. It does have Zayden's POV in there. So, yeah, it'll be a nice addition. And then Iron Flame. It's hard. It's kind of hard to see here. This is definitely like an orange in person. That makes it look gold, but that's more of the accurate color. That's more what it looks like when you see it in person. That kind of like, cause see that like takes it to straight up yellow gold, whereas that's like orange. This is the accurate color. So I did these books on audiobook first, and the first time I saw Iron Flame, whew, she is thick. They do have a map in here, which is just like the standard. It looks like grayscale. And then the setup for the wings. Well, the sections, I guess, actually. For fourth wing. You know what I mean. Oh, yes. And then our favorite fucking anxiety-inducing paragraph about Jacinia. So, yeah. So, by the way, if you are upset that we in the US don't have a paperback of Iron Flame, you can get it from the UK. I got these from Waterstones. So, yeah. And it didn't take too long to get, I don't think. I think I ordered these 2-ish weeks ago, somewhere around there. So you're not going to get it in time for Onyx Storm. But if you just kind of for your own collection for... That is a little damaged up here, which isn't great. But for your own collection and just kind of like for your own rereads, if you want an Iron Flame paperback, since the US is behind, as we usually are, you can get the UK version. There are probably going to be some differences, obviously, but it's not going to be like another where it's translated from another language and there's like huge chunks left out or different words that have a different meaning. You're just going to have probably a little bit of different spelling and some subtle changes like the graduated or die instead of fly or die. So, okay. All right. So now we're on to the one that I am so excited about. The Korean versions. And yes, I do know that they did split up Iron Flame into 2 parts, and I got both parts. So thank you to everyone who got these versions before me and figured that out the hard way. That Iron Flame is not just one book with these Korean versions, these Korean editions. Now, I think I'm going Actually, I don't know. So I don't know if I have to do these dust jackets myself or if they'll come already on and folded. We'll see. I just have to show you this box. Books, cats, life is good. And then the other one says the same thing with the cat reading a book. So right off the bat, it's packaged really well, seemingly. You've got plenty of protection. They are sealed. And the covers are already on. So excited. Okay, I am going to unseal them because I'm going to show you how they come. Because if you go to order them on the website, it can be a little scary. Google Translate is your friend. Like the plugin that will translate the website for you. But especially, so when I ordered Fourth Wing looked normal on the website. Like it had the cover that you would expect it to have with the artwork. But Iron Flame, both parts did not. Both parts had, they looked like this, but without the artwork. So it looked like regular, but with this like white band here at the bottom. And I want you to know that this is not, because it does not make this clear on the website. This is not part of the artwork. It won't look like this. This is just like a little thing they've added on. So I'm going to take these out of the plastic and show you. I'm sorry. I know this is like a ridiculously long unboxing, but I'm having fun. I have waited. I have had these books sitting here for like 3 days now because I haven't been able to record. And I wanted to open them here in the video. Okay, so another fun thing is each one comes with, and it's not paper, like it's like a plasticky print of the art. So you can put that up too, which is awesome. Okay, so this just comes right off. And then you're left with this, which is so pretty. And now I'm not even like normally a fan of like anime style things or cartoonish style things. Like that's just not really like my vibe. But this is stunning. I mean, not to mention the fact that like black and white and gray is just my general aesthetic. This room is getting painted. Those colors, my whole house are like decorated and painted those colors. So this cover is just like freaking perfection. So you've got that and then the back of it, which I have no idea what that says. But you've got some like dragon wings. Actually, you've got a whole ass dragon there. And then it carries over onto the back. So, and just to kind of show you, if I take the dust jacket off, to protect that, we'll show you what the rest is like. Oh yeah, so just this fourth wing, nothing on the back. If I open it up, just the black and white, like the grayscale map with everything obviously in Korean, which I don't speak any of. Not even a few words. Let's see if there's anything else different. They do have the grayscale Basgayeth, and I'm assuming that's the infamous paragraph at the beginning, and then the back is just the same map. So it does not have sprayed edges or anything, so you're really kind of just paying for the book, which is, you know, obviously in Korean, and then, you know, the really pretty dust jackets. So that's Fourth Wing. So I will show you Iron Flame Part 1. Okay, so this is how it comes actually. So hopefully this will get flipped. So this is how it looked on the website. It was like this. So you just have the cover and then you have this like white band. And so you think that's what the cover is going to look like, and it does not. Hopefully this is reversible though. And I'm not just talking out of my ass. Because this one looked like that. It had the Iron Flame on it and not the artwork. So we'll see. But this is part 1 here. So we'll just take, oh yeah. So there's the art for it. All my ring lights and computer screens. This is pretty, like I said, it's not paper. It's plasticky, so it's really reflective. And then we'll take off this. And show you the full book. So pretty. So pretty. And then here is the side. Gotta freaking do it backwards. And the back. And then same thing, except it says, Iron Flame 1. Same side. Or spine. Seemingly same map. Let's see. Then we have same map. I wonder if it breaks down. It does. So it has the same wing breakdown. And then the back. Yeah. So there's that one. That's Iron Flame Part 1. Okay, now Part 2. Let's really hope this is a reversible dust jacket. Because the artwork for I like it way better than the artwork for Part 1. Like, I almost didn't order these before I realized there were 2 parts because I wasn't super crazy about the artwork for Part 2. It just didn't seem like significant. Like, it's just kind of like the two of them walking and he's like grabbing onto her arm. But I loved the one for Fourth Wing. And I was torn because I really wanted the Fourth Wing one, but I wasn't crazy about the Iron Flame one. And I couldn't just get one and not get both. But then I saw the artwork for Part 2 after I realized there were 2 parts, and that sold me because I love the artwork for Part 2, which is this. So it's the two of them about to kiss and her 8-foot-long braid. But it's gorgeous. So let's pray that this is reversible and that artwork is actually there. Because the other 2 were not reversible. Like, yeah, the other 2 didn't have. They're just blank. Wait, no, I am speaking out of my ass. There is another one here. There's 2 on this book. So you can have both. Okay, well, that makes me feel better. There are 2 dust jackets on this book, and I did not realize that. Okay. All right. I wonder if there's 2 on this one then. It's so far away. There are. There's 2 on this one. Oh, Fly or Dies in English. Interesting. But I'm guessing that's what that is up there too. Okay. Pretty standard on the back. Oh. Burn It Down is also in English here, but again, I'm guessing that's what that says up there. There are 2 here. I panicked for a second because I was trying to separate it and it wasn't separating and it seemed like there was just one. All right, so let's get this other one off. Okay. There we go. That one's so cute. Love it. Love it. These are going to look so good on the shelf. Okay. So there's that. The wings. So if we do it the whole way picture. So you got that into his arm. And then the rest of her body with the wings in the background. Carrying over into more wings. So does this carry over? Yeah, rest of her hair. And then again, same map. Yeah. Same again. And same. But part 2. So it looks like chapter 37 is where they split it. If you're curious. Okay. So there are the Korea versions. Those are gonna look so good. And what's nice is like with this extra holiday edition of Fourth Wing, you can see how I kind of like had an uneven, not a same number, a matching number, but now this evens it up, having Iron Flame in 2 parts. Okay. All right. That's a long way of the video to go if you don't give a crap about Fourth Wing or Iron Flame. But now we have other books to go through. So these do not involve the Empyrean series at all. But I do still have more coming, by the way. So this, like I said, I've got my full set, of German special editions. It's Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and Onyx Storm. And then I have Acrylipics, Fourth Wing, and Iron Flame coming. They haven't done one yet for Onyx Storm, I don't believe. I've been stopping myself from getting the Hemingway Books ones. Those aren't official. As far as I can tell, they're not like licensed. They're not associated with the publisher. So it's just, a company doing custom sprayed edges. And I mean, they are pretty, but the shipping costs as much as the book, and it's crazy. So I'm still torn on those. If you have them from Hemingway, let me know. Let me know how you like them, because like I said, I'm torn. Okay. So this other one coming up is totally off the wall and weird. It is what it is. We listen and we don't judge. My favorite show of all time is Supernatural. And there's a book series based on the show. There's 17 books in the series. They're basically all out of print now, pretty much. It's so hard to find most of them. But I decided in December, when I started collecting Fourth Wing books, I was also going to start trying to collect Supernatural books. And I have 2 or 3 already. And I found one at Half Price Books when I got, the UK and German version of Fourth Wing. Oh yeah, that's right. I will still be uneven. Whatever. There's just not as many versions of Iron Flame. Anyway, I found another Supernatural book in the series. So yeah, if I can find them, I'm going to grab them. However, I kind of want your opinion, because this one's rough, but I don't know if this is mold or not on this book. I know you're not really going to be able to tell. And the reason it is black, but it almost reminds me more of like, if you're a kid or something and you stick a book in your backpack and there's like a pencil rolling around down there. It's almost more like that. Like it almost looks more like lead that's just gotten on it. And then this bit here is like straight up brown. It's just a stain. So I don't know, but I am afraid to put it with my other books. So if you have any tips on how to tell if it's mold or how to just go ahead and treat it just in case, yeah, it would be appreciated. So anyways, that's where we're at. Just adding to my Supernatural collection. Okay. And then these, which I haven't opened this. Let me cover my address, cover the author's address. It's just just a package, I think, of 2 or 3 books. So this is from, I'm not sure if it's Rihanna or Rihanna Burwell, who's an author I came across on TikTok. She was having a flash sale on her books that looked interesting. I thought, why not? And now I don't even remember what I ordered. Not because it took so long, but just because I order a lot, so they all blend after a while. So here we go. These are going to be short. So they might be novellas. Cute little bookmark with it. So let's see what I got here. Oh, there's a little thank you card. Thank you for the order. Hope you enjoy. Happy reading. Okay, so let's check out this first one, which I can tell by looking through the paper. It's called Glory. Again, I don't even remember what they are, what they're about. My preference is spicy. I love me some spicy books, especially spicy like dark romance. Oh, well, I feel like this is going to fit right in. And it says a spicy novella. There we go. Okay, so we're going to read this. Kendall and Nate are happily married. They want for nothing except maybe one thing. When Kendall hears about a new sex club opening up a few towns over, I don't know if I can keep this on YouTube. I might need to censor some things. Her curiosity is piqued. This isn't just any normal sex club either. They have rooms for rent, and she can see her deepest fantasies come to life in front of her. Although she is nervous, she talks to her husband, approaching the subject the only way she knows how, with honesty, and to her surprise, he wants it too. I mean, of course he does. Nate has everything he could ever need. He has the house and the wife and swears his life couldn't get any better. It feels selfish to ask for more, but part of him wants to. Then the unthinkable happens. His wife brings up what he has been wanting, what he has been craving. She found a room for rent where she can get strapped down and that one I mean I probably can say, but maybe not in this context, so I might censor it. We're just gonna say strap down and get plowed by the guys of his choosing, and Nate thinks that hold on. Okay, yeah, and Nate thinks the heavens may have opened up because this is more than he could have ever asked for. They move forward, finding, can I say kink on YouTube together, and they may have just come. Oh, and they may just come out the other side stronger than ever. Goodness gracious! So just a fun little spicy thing. So that gives you a peek into the books I like to read. Maybe I shouldn't read these descriptions, and you can just go find them out for yourself. But also, like, as if some of the stuff back here couldn't tell you. You can't really see all of it, but we got some stuff back there. Her Soul to Take, Butcher and Blackbird. I forget what else is back there. Oh. I mean, do I really need to read the description for this one? Do I really need to? I feel like that gives you enough information right there, right? Oh, goodness. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I probably didn't even read the description on this one. I think I was just like, yep, let's just add it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not, we're gonna, you can look that one up for yourself. I'll have links in the description. Oh, wait, so is this one, because this one is taught right. So I don't know, are they like, is one a sequel to the other or are they standalone? I may need to find that out. Oh yeah, they're all signed too. I'm assuming they all are. Let me check these. Yeah. Yep. Well, this should be some fun little reads. Okay. They're I mean, they're cute too, especially this one. I really like the cover for this one. It's like pretty, but also a little naughty. Oh, okay. That's maybe not a bad thing. So this one has the information on the spine, but these two, they're blank. Taught right, I feel like that could be anything. That one though, yeah, that one pretty much gives it away. Just make sure there's nothing else in here before I throw this envelope away. Oh, actually there are. So see, it's a good thing I looked. I thought it felt like maybe there was. Oh, we got some stickers. Books with a plant. Books, books, books. Oh, shit. Book with a flower. And then some little penis candies. Because of course. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks, Rihanna, sorry. I don't know how you say it. Oh, okay. So here's a bookmark with her books on it. It says all are under 200 pages and smutty. There's a She Teaches Him series. So there's one in the series I don't have. All can be read as standalones. Okay, good. So there's One Night Stand is the first. Date. No, what does it say? Done Right. Okay, so Done Right is the first book, which is a one night stand. Taught Right is he hires a professional. Right is Friends to Lovers, and Called Right is Spice Over the Phone. And then there are some separate standalone books. Greedy, which is ex-boyfriend's rival. White Christmas, which is enemies to lovers. Glory, which is she gets plowed by other guys while her husband watches. And then Quiet something. I can't tell what that word is. Quiet. I cannot tell I don't know what that one's called. Which is ex-boyfriend's best friend. And then there's a new one coming soon that doesn't have the title or cover listed, but it just says student and teacher. So check her out. By the way, that's not sponsored or anything. Literally, I got an ad for it and I was like, oh, looks good. I'll just get those. Where I don't even remember where this package is from. Book Outlet. Okay. All right. Oh, so you know what? I said I was done. I said I was done with Fourth Wing stuff, but I might not be. Or Empyrean stuff. I might not be. There might be some in here. I don't remember which order this is. Because I know I have 2 Book Outlet orders right now. But I don't think either one of those should be here already. So I genuinely don't remember what's in this box. Or what even the other order is. Oh, okay. No. So there's no Empyrean series stuff in here. These were just ones I just wanted, I guess. So we have House of Hunger, which is pretty. Other way. And there's back. So yeah, this one's about vampires. A little more discreet. Not really much on the front. Well, not anything on the front. But give me a good vampire book any day. I love them. I started off a Twilight girly and I am unfortunately still there. So let me move this book. Good Lord. Turn it so I have some room here. Okay, the Rin and Holly Library. I have seen this come up. Oh, that's pretty. It is raised up a little bit. But I haven't really seen a ton about it. I haven't really seen too many people talking about it. Give you a chance to read that there if you want. Got some pretty sprayed edges. So again, if anything, it'll look good on the shelf. Even if it's terrible, it'll look good. So I don't know. Buildings, maybe? I don't remember what this book is about. I read them before I buy them and I'm like, yeah, sounds good. And then they literally just leave my head. So it looks like we've got some artwork inside. So I mean, it is a library. I mean, library's in the title, so it's first edition, first print, which I don't even know where we're at. The back artwork is the same. So that's that one. And then have The Shadows Between Us. Like, is that how the cover is supposed to be? I guess there's like some rose petals that like this looked like I couldn't tell if that was supposed to be that way or if it's like a flaw in the design, but I think it's supposed to be. I don't know. Again, pretty sprayed edges. So I have, is this the first one or the second one? I don't remember. I have the other book right there with like the pale pink edges. Ooh, okay. So this is, yeah, foiling and then nothing on the back. So the other one is white with, I think, the same design. Let's see if I can reach it. Okay, so I did reach it. And yeah, so it's the same design. It's just white and pink. I think the edges are different though. Yeah, the edges are definitely different. One's like a pale pink and one's a brighter pink. So darkness within us, shadows between us. Hold them both up this way so you can see the difference. It's reflecting blue because I have a lamp, or not a lamp, a fan over here next to my computer that has a blue light on it. So it's reflecting blue, but it's silver. That's closer to what it is. And this one looks a little coppery, but it actually is kind of coppery. It's pink. It's like a coppery-ish pink color. Oh, the crowns are a little different. I'm assuming that's what those are supposed to be. They look like crowns. I don't know that though. Because again, I don't remember what the series is about. They were just there and on sale and pretty. So I got them. Actually, I got one, I think, from Barnes & Noble and one from Book Outlet because Book Outlet was cheaper. Then we have Sweet Nightmare, which I only just today learned about the copyright infringement potential issues, the lawsuit going on with her Crave series. So I have to dig way more into that. But yeah. Which I have not read the Crave series, by the way. I wanted to. Like it was kind of, they're kind of on my radar, but I just haven't yet because there's been so many and we've had Onyx Storm coming up, so I've been doing rereads of those. And I've got an arc that I'm doing right now that I'm actually really enjoying. That is getting released next month. So like amidst the Fourth Wing Iron Flame reread and then Onyx Storm, I have to read in 10 days, which I'm a slow reader. I take my time with books. I have to read Onyx Storm in 10 days because I'm going to her author event in St. Louis on the 31st. So anyway, so I just haven't got into Crave because there's been just other things that have taken a higher priority. But I saw this for sale on Book Outlet and I decided why not because it sounded interesting. And then today I learned about that issue. So again, I don't know nearly enough to comment on it. I literally just saw like a post about it in a Facebook group I'm in. So yeah, it is what it is. But for right now, without really knowing much about that, I mean, I am excited to receive this book. I do remember it being interesting or sounding interesting. So yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, so I think that's it. Oh, there's one other thing that I got connected to the Empyrean. That's not a book that I do want to share. Get all this trash out of the way. So, yes. I got one of the dragon bookends. I did get it off TikTok because I was already placing like an international order. So the shipping was going to be free and it was quite a bit cheaper than I saw on Etsy, which I've had these bookmarked on Etsy for a while now. And I will say, I definitely think there's a reason it was so much cheaper. I haven't seen any of the ones from Etsy, so they could be the exact same quality. I don't know. Like from far away, it's cool and it should look good on the shelf. There's a little issue with the eye. You can see like some of the gold color kind of got on the lid of the eye, so I'll just repaint that section black. But if like you super care about the quality of the things that go on your bookshelf and you want it to like look high quality, then maybe pay the extra for the price for like an actual person here in the US on Etsy with a small business. It will probably be worth it. Um, I know that they are kind of expensive, depending on what size you want anyway. But again, I think this will be one of the instances where like it's worth it, especially if you're supporting a small business. Um, just my take. Don't go cheap on these. So, okay. So with all of our books, here's what we have. I am not going to be able to hold all these, which is a sign of a good book haul. But also, I have some special books in here that I don't want to damage. Oh my god, this is going to be so heavy. We'll put those on top so that my supernatural book doesn't cause any issues. Good lord. Okay. It's so heavy, y'all. Okay, so there's the start of it. These are going to fall on me, and it is not going to feel good. So there we go. There's the book haul for this video. And there they go. Fortunately, it's just the ones on top, so we're okay. Okay. All right. Well, that is going to wrap up this one. Thank you for joining me for this hour-long video. I have no idea how long it is. A lot longer than I expected. I have more books coming. I have more Empyrean books coming. I have, I'm sure I'll be talking about Empyrean related things as we get closer to Onyx Storm. I am going to Midnight Release and the Author Party, like I said. So if you're interested in any of those things, if you're interested in spicy books, if you want to just chit chat, especially since TikTok might be going away in 8 days now, feel free to subscribe and just chat away in the comments and let's have a conversation about books.